Squeak is going to be a top 3 brawler in Brawl Stars. From his over 20 tile range, great area control, and the massive amounts of damage that he can output, by the end of this video, you'll understand why this is a brawler that you're going to want to get as soon as you can. Hey everyone, what's happening? Lex back today for another Brawl Stars video, and today we are going to be taking a look at the brand new brawler Squeak. I'm going to tell you all about him. We're going to pit him 1v1 versus every brawler in Brawl Stars, and then I'm going to give you my overall opinion on him and where I think that he is going to excel. Now, Squeak is a mythic brawler, and you're going to be able to get him from the boxes or the shop after he is released. When is he going to be released? Well, thanks for asking. Squeak will be releasing on May the 22nd, so there is going to be a bit of a wait to get him, but during that time, you can practice by typing the letters L, E, and X so that you're ready to put him in the shop. If you're a true savant, then you can do it even before then, and you can support me, my family, and this channel. Thanks, guys. I appreciate all your support using code LEX. You guys are awesome. Now, Squeak is a long-ish range brawler with his main attack called Sticky Blomb. Not Sticky Bomb, Sticky Blomb. Because that's a word. Anyways, this attack will go out and stick to whatever it hits, and then 1 second later, it'll explode, dealing damage to everyone in the area of effect. Now, his super is called Big Blob. That is actually a word, and he throws out a huge blob of drool. Now, when it explodes, it's going to stun enemies for a short time and then send out smaller sticky blobs in all directions, which will in turn blow up, dealing damage as well. Squeak has 2-star powers, and the first one is ridiculous, and it's called Chain Reaction. This is an incredible star power, and if people bunch up, oof. Because for each person, including the person that the shot attaches to, within this blast of the blob, it will increase its damage by 10%. Now, this can stack and create an incredibly high, just a ton of damage. Seriously, it's a lot of damage. His second star power is pretty cool, not as cool as the first, but it's called Super Sticky. When Squeak throws out his super, any secondary blobs that shoot away from the main shot, if they attach to an enemy and blow up, they're going to slow that enemy for 4 seconds. Okay, so far he's sounding pretty OP, right? Well, grab a hold of your undies because, trust me, it's about to get better. His gadget is called Wind Up, and it literally doubles the length of his main shot. Yeah, you heard me right, it doubles it. This means that a gadget-boosted shot will travel like over 20 tiles. So if you want to hit a high safe from 3/4 of the map away, no problem. You want to sit outside the Ike circle and just deal chip damage to the Ike? You got it. This gadget is 100% cracked, and it is going to make some insane plays. Probably some lucky plays, because you can't see what's in the end of your shot lots of times, but it's going to be pretty ridiculous. Okay, so it's not all unicorns and rainbows, but if they were, they'd be pink fluffy unicorns. Anyway, he has a couple of really big weaknesses, which I will tell you about after you check out these 1v1 interactions against all the trophy road brawlers. All right, so here's the deal. Clearly, this is not a test that's going to work well in Squeak's favor. His shots just take too long to explode, so I've modified things a little bit so that you can see the damage that he inflicts even after he's dead. That's his biggest weakness, but a really close second to that is his reload speed. I mean, it's really slow. It's like watching my grandma just like go at a marathon with her walker. Love you, Grandma. Anyways, but aside from these two weaknesses that get exaggerated in these 1v1 interactions, Squeak is almost like the perfect brawler. On top of that, despite those weaknesses, he still manages to win quite a lot of these interactions. Speaking of, let's check out the ones against the rare brawlers. So you can see that I moved things to Brawl Ball because I wanted you to see the damage after death explosions. Now, clearly he doesn't do too well with tanks bearing down on him, but not very many brawlers do. But with a little room, Squeak is going to be an insane control brawler. His shots are going to be able to hit brawlers that are behind a wall. He can lock off choke areas for quite a bit, and he can really punish people who bunch up. Speaking of getting punished, let's see some super rare brawlers versus Squeak. Yeah, the big tanks like Daryl and Jackie are just brutal matchups. But you know what? It doesn't even matter. In a team setting, Squeak is going to be a nightmare to enemy teams. Trust me, you're going to hate playing against him, and you're going to love playing with him. Probably going to be more annoying than Tick, and that's saying something. Now, some brawlers that may or may not love playing against him are the epic ones. So let's check those out. Okay, so he doesn't do horrible, but the real question on everybody's mind right now, can he beat Mortis? No. No, he cannot. But he does beat Byron, who is also awful in 1v1 interactions. But just like Byron, Squeak may not be the best in these tests, but these 1v1 interactions are only a small portion of the story. Now, I'm going to tell you the ending of that story. Spoiler alert, Squeak's OP. How OP? Well, let's just say that if he could beat Crow, then... Well, okay. Almost everybody beats Crow in these. You know what? Whatever. Let's see him against the legendaries. Yeah, once again, Crow with that gadget. Yeah, I see your comments how it's not fair that I let Crow use his gadget. You know what? I don't even care. I feast on your salty tears. I'm just kidding. Maybe. Anyways, let's see how he does against the chromatic brawlers, including the new Brawler Bell. And there you have it, folks. Squeak 1v1 versus all brawlers. And you know what? I'm not even going to put up a scorecard. He isn't good at 1v1 interaction tests because of his damage delay and his super slow reload speed. Most of the time, these 1v1 interactions give us a pretty good idea of how good the brawler is going to be, you know, in lots of cases. But in this case, just like Byron, it doesn't. So if you haven't gotten the drift yet, I think Squeak is going to be crazy good. Like top 5, top 3 brawler in the game. Oh my gosh, my voice. I think he's going to be great in almost every game mode. So I wish you the best of luck in getting him. And until next time, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace out. Squeakity squeak, squeak, squeakity squeak, squeakity squeak. I'm done with update videos.